Life is never solely made up of friendships and pleasant relationships. In each of our lives, there are, sometimes openly, sometimes secretly, enemies. Some of them simply don't like us, while others prefer to keep a distance. This is normal. It's impossible for everyone to like us. But there's another kind. Their hatred goes far beyond mere dislike. These people cannot even accept your existence. Inside them lies a dark feeling that grows like a shadow, a mixture of envy toward your successes, fear of your strength, and worst of all, a hatred that secretly wishes for your complete absence. This is not just a simple "I don't like you" sentiment. It's a dangerous emotion fueled by revenge, destruction, and a desire to upend your life. They wait for your downfall, wish for your failures, and in the darkest corners of their minds, may even wish for your death. Stoic philosophy teaches us that one of life's greatest mistakes is to consider everyone a friend. Not everyone is a friend. True enemies often hide behind smiling masks. They embrace you, but inside they are looking for the opportunity to strike. They approach under the guise of friendship but carry hatred and envy in their hearts. So how do we recognize such people? What signals tell us that someone not only dislikes us but may even wish for our life to be ruined? In this video, we will look at 5 clear signs that reveal these dangerous intentions. I also recommend watching until the end. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it with others. Envy is one of the most poisonous feelings of the human soul. It's not a mere discomfort. It's like a fire constantly burning inside. If someone becomes upset at every success you achieve, trying to belittle each accomplishment rather than celebrate it, this is not mere jealousy. It is a deeper, more dangerous state. A first visible sign of the hatred hidden within. Notice that whenever you take a step forward in life, whether in education, work, relationships, or personal growth, a certain unease appears in that person's eyes. Sometimes they express it openly, "So what? Anyone could do that," or "It's not a big deal." Other times, they don't say anything, but the forced smile on their face when they hear of your achievements reveals everything. They attempt to congratulate you, but their eyes betray the anger hidden beneath the surface. Stoics said that a true friend accepts your success as their own. A real friend will say, "Their rise lifts my spirit too." But an enemy, no matter the mask they wear, sees your progress as a threat to their own weakness. They believe your success exposes their smallness and will, therefore, try to undermine every step you take. The most striking part is that these people have never worked for your success, never stood behind your efforts. But when they see the results, they seize every opportunity to belittle them. Their hearts are not working to support you, they are working solely to extinguish your light. The most dangerous aspect of constant and unfounded envy is that it eventually turns into hatred. If someone cannot bear your happiness, it means they struggle to even accept your existence. The hidden question in their mind is, why can they succeed but I cannot? And instead of searching for the answer within their own weakness, they direct hatred toward you. Sometimes we see such people in our closest circles, family members, colleagues, even those we consider friends. They approach you with a smile, but inside there is a hidden wound. Your success sprinkles salt on that wound because you remind them of their own failures. Stoic philosophy teaches us that when confronted with such envy, we should not become angry. This reaction is not about you. It is the result of their inner weakness. Marcus Aurelius said, "The wrong someone does is a proof of the weakness of their own soul." In other words, a person who resents your success is trying to fill the gaps in their own life through you. If someone constantly belittles your achievements, says, "It's not a big deal," or tries to devalue your hard work, know that this person is not a friend. They are a hidden enemy who cannot share your joy and seeks to extinguish your light rather than shine alongside you. Remember, a person's true nature is revealed not only by the support they give you during difficult times, but also by their reaction in your good times. Everyone may appear as a friend during your struggles, but when you succeed, rise to the top, or achieve your goals, you see who your real friends are. A true friend celebrates with you. A hidden enemy either remains silent or tries to diminish your joy. Constant and unfounded envy is the clearest signal that a person does more than dislike you. They carry a darker feeling toward you inside. Recognizing this signal in time is the first step in protecting yourself. Some people seem to exist not to support you, but to watch your downfall. They observe your every move, word, and decision carefully, not to learn from you or respect you, but to catch you in mistakes, to exaggerate every minor error as if it were a major flaw. This is the second sign. These people seem to carry a hidden plan. Let's see when they will fall, when they will slip, when their mask will drop. Yet you are not wearing a mask. You are human, naturally making mistakes. But in their eyes, these mistakes must be magnified, distorted, and used against you. Stoic said that a strong person does not wait for another to fall. A strong person understands that everyone can make mistakes, that everyone has moments of weakness. Therefore, they focus on strengthening themselves rather than taking pleasure in others' failures. On the other hand, the greatest happiness of a weak person is seeing someone else stumble, because it is the only way they feel strong. If you notice a hidden spark in someone's eyes, a secret pleasure at your misfortune, know that this is already a dangerous signal. These people will not be content simply to wait for you to make a mistake. Sometimes they will even try to create situations that lead you to fail. Your downfall fuels the hatred they nurture inside. Such people often appear calm and friendly in your presence, but deep down they have only one desire: to see you fall. They feel validated only when you stumble. In their eyes, your mistakes become proof of their belief. I was right. Notice that these people never talk about your successes. On the contrary, they immediately exaggerate and spread even your smallest errors. If you succeed 100 times, they will not mention any of those successes. But if you slip once, that single mistake will be highlighted and constantly brought up. This is already a reflection of their character. According to Stoic philosophy, such people are mentally weak. They cannot focus on their own lives, cannot develop their own strengths, and draw energy only from others' failures. Their inner emptiness is filled by someone else's mistakes. But remember, this emptiness is never truly satisfied. That is why they are always searching for a new mistake. Sometimes you will encounter such people in your life, in your workplace, school, family, or friend circle. Those who wait for your mistakes act like hidden judges. But in reality, the verdict they pass is merely a reflection of their own dark soul. The most dangerous aspect is this: they are not content to simply wait for you to fail. They sometimes even create circumstances to provoke your error. They incite you, irritate your weak moments, and try to frustrate you so that you will finally stumble. In their lives, this is the only source of joy, the failure of others. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not be upset by the mistakes of others, for they reveal their weakness, not your lack of strength." If you encounter such a person, there is no need to get angry or upset. Simply understand that they are mentally weak individuals who cannot digest your success, measure your strength against their own weakness, and therefore wait only for your mistakes. Yes, a friend hides your mistakes, while an enemy turns even the smallest stumble into a mountain. A true friend helps you correct your errors, but a hidden enemy celebrates them with delight. If someone treats you in this way, know that they are not just a random person in your life. They are a secret enemy wishing for your downfall. The third sign of such people is their constant doubt toward you. A person who truly hates you will never fully believe in your words or actions. In their eyes, you can never be entirely honest. When you speak, they think, "This must serve another purpose." When you succeed, they think they probably had help from someone. Even your most sincere behaviors are seen as deceitful. This is not mere distrust. This is an enemy's attitude. An ordinary person who feels distrust might eventually change their mind after seeing evidence, but a person harboring hatred will never want to believe in your honesty. They will always look at you with suspicion because believing in your honesty would destroy the hatred they choose to live with. According to Stoic philosophy, such people are mentally unsettled. They themselves are deceitful, and therefore they view everyone through the lens of their own falsehood. They cannot trust others because they are filled with lies, manipulation, and hypocrisy. They cannot recognize honesty in others because they lack it themselves. Consequently, in their eyes, you are always suspicious. Notice that these people question every step you take. If you do something good, they ask, why did they do that? What hidden agenda is behind it? If you make a sacrifice for someone, they think they probably want something in return. Even your purest intentions appear tainted in their dark eyes because they measure the world by their own darkness. The most dangerous aspect is that these people actively look for opportunities to damage your reputation. By constantly questioning your honesty, They aim to make others see you as untrustworthy. Their goal is not only to distrust you themselves, but also to ensure that those around you do the same. If a person is always searching for lies in you, it means they are immersed in lies themselves. If they constantly question your intentions, it means their own intentions are impure. Their suspicion is not about you. It is about the darkness within themselves. Stoics teach a timeless truth. Live your life rightly. Keep your intentions pure, but never expect everyone to believe in your honesty. For some, even your integrity is a threat. They see your honesty as a danger to their own world of deceit. Sometimes these people will remain silent in your presence, but their gaze and behavior will constantly signal that they do not trust you. At other times, they may openly say, "I don't trust you," but if you ask why, they cannot give a concrete answer. The reason does not lie in your actions. It lies within them. They do not trust you. They do not trust themselves. Such people perceive your existence as a threat because you remind them of their own lies and manipulations. They scrutinize every step you take, searching for an opportunity to bring you down. If you are successful, honest, and strong in their eyes, you are not just a rival, you are a danger. That is why they try to cast a constant shadow of doubt over you. Remember, a true friend trusts you, gives you a chance, and wants to see your intentions as pure. But a hidden enemy will never believe you. They constantly question your actions and keep your honesty under suspicion. This is not mere mistrust. It is a dark, adversarial attitude. Those who secretly rejoice at your misfortunes are the fourth sign of such people. One of the most frightening signals in human relationships is this. When misfortune befalls you, when you experience hardship, the other person feels a hidden pleasure. This joy is often concealed because showing it openly would immediately expose them. Yet their gaze, silence, body language, and even the smallest smile reveal this hidden emotion. You share your troubles, but instead of listening attentively, a faint smile appears at the corner of their lips. When you recount your difficulties, they may say, "I'm sorry," but in their eyes, there is a strange gleam, as if they secretly find relief. Why? Because your failure makes them feel stronger and superior. The Stoic said, "The heart of one who rejoices in another's misfortune is already poisoned." This poison is so dangerous that it not only corrupts them internally, but can also affect everyone around them. Such a person treats your pain as their victory. This goes far beyond simple envy, because someone who envies cannot digest your success. But someone who rejoices in your failure does not even accept your existence. For example, you start a new job. Everyone congratulates you and you move forward with motivation. But when things go wrong, when you face failure, that friend remains silent. They offer no comfort, no assistance. Instead, they quietly note your failure. Perhaps they even tell others, "I knew they couldn't do it." This is the true face behind the mask of an enemy. Stoic philosophy teaches that true friendship is tested in difficult times. A genuine friend does not rejoice at your failure. Instead, they stand by you and empower you. But someone who abandons you in hardship, or even feels joy at your suffering, is not a friend, they are an enemy. In such situations, you must be cautious. Misfortunes are part of life. We all face them. If there are people in your life who rejoice in your failures, know that each time you stumble, their hidden pleasure grows. They will not want to see you rise again. They see every setback as an opportunity to boost their fragile egos. Stoics advise that you should not fight such people. Showing hatred, anger, or seeking revenge only poisons your own soul. Instead, you must recognize these people, understand their intentions, and keep them away from your life. Your path is not to get entangled in their darkness, but to shine your own light. Remember, someone who takes joy in your pain will never share in your happiness. On the contrary, the higher you rise, the deeper their inner darkness grows. Keeping such people in your life is like carrying a snake on your chest. It will inevitably strike. A true friend grieves with you in difficulty and celebrates with you in success. Such people are rare, but when you find them, protect them. They are few, but their value is immeasurable. The last and most terrifying sign is this. A person sees your existence as a problem and, in their deepest desires, wishes you did not exist. This is no longer mere hatred. It is a deep, dark feeling fueled by a desire for your destruction. Now imagine it. Hatred that feeds on your success, your happiness, even your very existence. This is the most poisonous emotion because its only purpose is to erase you from this world and interfere with your life. Such people often wear a mask. They may appear friendly toward you, speak sincere words, even smile. But the smile in their eyes is false. Inside they harbor the wish to see you as a non-existent being. They imagine your absence and watch your every step, looking for opportunities to make it a reality. Stoic philosophy teaches us to keep our distance from such people. Marcus Aurelius said, "To mingle with the darkness of others will poison your own soul." The darkness in their hearts can harm not only themselves but also your life. Therefore, the strongest defense is to maintain both physical and emotional distance from them. You can sense a person wishing for your non-existence through their actions. They ignore your successes, create obstacles to undermine your presence, and are disturbed by your happiness. Your voice irritates them. Your very existence appears as darkness in their life. Even if they do not express it openly, every action reflects this intention. Notice, such people seize every opportunity to obstruct your life. They make your work difficult, remain cold toward your joys, and view your successes with envy. And this is just the beginning. The true danger lies in their deep desire for you to cease to exist. The Stoics said that when encountering such people, one should not give in to anger or hatred. Anger will poison your soul, not erase their existence. The correct approach is to recognize their darkness and prevent it from affecting you. Focus on your own work, your own goals, and protect your energy. These types of people are not rare. They can appear in family, at work, in your close circle, or even among those who seem like friends. Their aim is not just to harm you, but to damage your existence with their dark thoughts. But remember, their darkness cannot extinguish your light if you recognize your inner strength. In such cases, the best defense is to protect your boundaries and keep your inner world pure. Removing them from your life, safeguarding your existence from their absence, is the correct way to defend yourself physically and emotionally. Stoic philosophy explains this with simple but profound wisdom. Your life is measured by your light, not by someone else's darkness. Remember, another person's hatred toward you and their desire for your non-existence do not diminish your value. On the contrary, it is proof of their weakness and darkness. Your light, your achievements, and your existence are threats to them. Therefore, recognize them, accept their presence for what it is, and keep your distance. You must live not to spend your life in their darkness, but to protect your own light. Thus, when people who wish for your absence appear in your life, it is enough to simply recognize them. The key is to remain strong against their influence. Protect your boundaries and not allow them to poison your inner world. Stoic wisdom teaches this. You cannot change someone else's darkness, but preserving your own light is within your control. Yes, the world is vast, and countless people live within it. Each is different. Some bring light into your life, strengthen you spiritually, and rejoice with you in your successes. But there are others who wish to diminish you, drag you into darkness, and overshadow your accomplishments. Seeing their intentions clearly can sometimes be difficult, as they often hide behind a mask. The important thing is to recognize these signs in time, remain vigilant, and learn to protect yourself. One of the greatest lessons of Stoic philosophy is this: a wise person, upon recognizing their enemy, diminishes the enemy's power. When you understand your enemy's intentions, you remove the tools they have to harm you. You become the master of your own life, rather than entangled in someone else's darkness. Therefore, the envy, hidden hatred, and desire for your absence that you encounter are only warnings. Recognize them, set your boundaries, and direct your energy solely toward your light, your achievements, and your personal growth. Protecting your life, strengthening your soul, and maintaining inner peace is the greatest gift you have been given. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. A single tap on the like button shows your support and helps share this wisdom with more people. And of course, turn on the notification bell so you never miss future lessons and Stoic insights. Remember, knowledge gains value when shared, and light grows when spread. See you in the next video.